Yeah. Spring break. I get to sit on my ass for a week. Oh boy, that's good. How y'all doing? Me? I'm doing fine now. Whew. When I tell you I needed this here break, I needed this here break. But, excuse me, still got a little of that Foley in my system. Y'all see I was just sick a while back. But being that I am on break, I knew at some point I was going to have to do one of these. Otherwise, y'all would have aggravated me halfway to death. So, here it is. Figured I'd get out of the way early. Today's video is centering around a video that came out recently. And the confusing response that I got. Well, not I got, but that the video got. And I'm genuinely asking where some people's viewpoint are on it. I'm talking about the Kendrick Lamar Humble video. I make no means, I make no doubts, I make no qualms, I make it obviously clear. I hate 99.9997% of hip-hop that's out right now. It's no talent, no lyrics, no delivery, no substance. It's nothing but good production and blah. So, it is what it is. But, me personally, I'm actually a fan of K-Dot, so he's one of the ones that, to me, actually has some substance about his material. So, when he came out with something different, like, all right, I saw a few people talk about it, and when I asked them what viewed it, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I can deal with this. Touched on a couple of topics, some controversial, some regular hip-hop. But the controversy on this one is about one particular bar he had, and it was dealing with how he sees, women being portrayed now, in hip-hop and media, whatever. And he's, saying that he's tired of Photoshop women in videos and in magazines. He's tired of, the implants and booty shots and yada, yada, yada. But, again, here, you judge for yourself. I'm not going to show the whole video, of course not. That's going to take too long. I'm just going to show the one little part I'm talking about. So, roll it!
Tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural like ass with some.
All right, there. Now, of course, if you actually know the video, know the song, I cut out that front little part. It's not the exact whole thing because language, and in the back end you had a booty on the screen shaking, so that's kind of hip-hop-ish. But he made a comment, he wanted booties with stretch marks. He wanted a real woman. He wanted a real booty. Kind of go back to what Cat Williams said in one of his specials. If you got stretch marks, it comes from one or two things. Either you was big and got small, or small and got big. Either way, real men don't care. But that was kind of where it was coming from. Like, it was, when he made that video, it was women that was coming out saying, like, all right, that's sexist, or not really sexist, but it's downing a particular part of, black women. Saying Bart about he wanted natural hair, not, weave, or yada, yada, yada. He was, saying, somebody stretch marks. And a lot of women were saying, like, well, that's not fair because some women have to do that. Some women can't do the natural because, in their particular workplace is frowned upon, or whatever like that. Someone saying about the stretch marks. Well, what if I'm a smaller frame woman? I don't have stretch marks. That means that you're downing me. And it's kind of like, something I touched on in a video before. It's almost to the point where, as a man, you can't have what you like, because if you say you like one thing, it doesn't mean that you like one thing to some women. It means you're downing me if I'm not that to some women. I like, he said he wants natural hair. He wants to see an afro like Richard Pryor. So the women that have perms wear weave, some of them were saying, well, that's talking about me. I wasn't talking about you. I was just saying he had a preference. Like, and it's literally almost to that point. A guy can't have a preference and say what he likes without some women saying that you're downing me. Well, that comes back to this. Like, again, one of the biggest issues I have with hip-hop now, and it's been like this for a while, it's not like it's a new thing, but it's getting worse as it goes on. It's like the over-sexualization, the overdoing of the sexiness of women in hip hop now. Like I said, it used to be, yeah, you would have strippers in videos and whatnot, but they didn't look like ants. I mean, that's basically like an ant standing up. Like you have butts that are so fake, so obviously fake that it's stupid. But that's where hip hop is going now. You have breast implants, that's obvious, but that's where hip hop is going now. You have the long weave down the back, but that's where hip hop is going now. And it's not just hip hop, it's just culture in general. And I don't want to sound like it's a racial problem, but it's thrown on black women more than any other race. Like, this is, you're only viewed for your body, you're only viewed for your sexiness, so this is what you have to be. And he said, like, no, I don't want that. I want real women. And some women took offense to that. And I'm honestly asking, like, am I just looking at it wrong because I don't have to deal with that? I can do what I want to, basically, as far as my appearance. I mean, y'all know I'm skinny. I'm 6'2" and weigh 155 pounds. So, but when a woman says, I want a man that's muscular and built, I don't take offense to that. I just like, all right, she just don't like skinny men. All right, cool. But the women that took offense to what he was saying, if you go on look online, it's women that are like genuinely offended by that. Like, how dare he say that he wants a natural woman? Like, I can't go natural. Or how dare he say something about, like in stretch marks because, that means it's real. Well, I don't have any. Like, where's the line at? Like, where's it drawn? Me personally, I agree with it. Like, if you have a perm, if you have weave, whatever, all right, cool, that's for you. If you're natural, cool, that's you. Me personally, I love, like, the natural movement that I'm seeing in my sisters now. Like, when I say I love it, like, no, I love it. Like, I love seeing a woman with natural hair, just doing, either it's a fro, whether it's the puffs, whether it's just braids, whether it's cornrows, whether it's dreads, whatever. I love that. It's getting back to, bringing back our culture out. So, again, I love it. But some women said, when he said, I want to see the natural, like a fro on Pryor, they got offended by it. So, again, am I wrong for questioning it or wrong for not understanding? So I guess I'm just, and again, the reason I'm trying to do a little different now, because in the past I would have said, y'all are wrong. So I guess I'm not asking now, am I wrong? Because I keep saying I'm a woman basher with these things. I don't think so, but it is what it is. But it's twofold. Like I said, as a man, it's almost like you can't have a preference. If he says his preference is natural hair, thick, a little bit of booty meat, but stretch marks, so it's a real booty. The ones that got the weave, or the one that got the perm, or the one that don't have no booty, said, well, right, now you're talking about me. You're saying that I'm not good enough. You're saying that I'm not No, he just said he had a preference. He didn't down you. He didn't say that something was wrong with you. He just said that's his preference. But again, like I said in the video before, it's almost to a point a man can't have a preference. If I say my preference is small frame, light-skinned woman with short hair, if you're tall, thick, and dark-skinned, you're going to say, well, you're downing me, you're clowning me, what's wrong with me? Well, again, it goes back to the old saying, a man's first love is his mother, so a man going to want a woman like his mom. That's what my mom was shaped like. She was light-skinned, she was small frame, she had short hair. So, excuse me, that's kind of what I've always gravitated towards. Now, am I saying I don't like dark-skinned women? No, I know plenty of beautiful dark-skinned women. Am I saying I want one with a bigger frame? No, I know plenty of big frame women that are beautiful. Like, there is no, again, the thing about men is really no such thing as an unattractive woman almost, because it doesn't matter what you look like. It's a guy that likes your type, regardless of how you look. Tall, short, medium, fat, skinny, dark, light, short hair, long, whatever. It's a guy that likes your type. So you can't sit there and say that he's downing you if he doesn't like your type. He just prefers this. But if the guy that said he likes your type, are you going to be upset because he's saying he's downing that doesn't look like you? So again, I guess that's my question now. Instead of trying to point out obvious, I guess the only point out I have is it's almost to the point where feminism is running the same course as a lot of people try to do with the racism issue. And that's what I mean by that is a lot of people would pull the race card and try to use the race card to try to use the race issue in a situation where it wasn't racial. It's just a black person that did something that was actually wrong. And instead of admitting they were wrong, they tried to blame it on race. The reason I got this was because I'm black. I robbed a bank. I shot 17 people. Then when I went to jail, I got 30 years. And that's just because I'm black. No, you robbed the bank and you killed somebody. You're supposed to go to jail. It's not because you black. It's because you did something wrong. And it's getting to the point. It's the same thing with feminism. Agreed. I don't have a problem with the feminist movement. Just like there was the equal rights movement for blacks to get equal rights, there needs to be a movement for women to get equal rights. Because, again, everything needs to be equal. Everybody needs to be treated on equal plane. So there needs to be something that brings awareness to situations like that, where women aren't getting equal pay for equal jobs, where women are getting discriminated against, where women, the situation going on right now up in the Northeast, where there's all these girls that are missing. Of course, have none of the major feminists that spoke out say anything now, but that's a whole different topic. But there needs to be a movement to bring awareness to the unequalness between men and women. But you have some women that, again, are going too far. It's like, all right, now you're just making it look bad. Now you're making it look silly. And for those of you that want to say I'm wrong with that, I actually read an article a couple of days ago. And this is going to be, I don't say it's graphic, but it's kind of adult themed. The article was basically titled, "Is it wrong for a man to be happy that he gave his female partner an orgasm during sex?" I'm going to repeat that. The article was trying to say that it was wrong for a man to enjoy giving his woman an orgasm because he's now emasculating himself because he gave his woman pleasure. It can't be that he just wants his wife, girlfriend, whoever to feel good. It can't be that he just wants to enjoy that moment with his loved one, with his partner. No, it's because he's a male chauvinist and he's only enjoying this because he gave her an orgasm or made her get an orgasm, not that she got an orgasm from it. Are you kidding me? This was a real article actually written down, and it actually had women under it that were commenting and saying that it was true. So is he not supposed to give you an orgasm? Again, this is the type of thing that I'm seeing now, and this type of thing that's going back towards people are, when you have an issue, when you have a stance, when you have a platform, there's always going to be somebody that's going to take that platform and run with it too far and ruin it. Me personally, getting back to the topic, I love what he had to say. I love the video. I love that segment. I love what it was. Because again, I agree with it. Am I going to say I prefer natural hair over permed or weave or whatever? No, I'm not going to say I prefer it. But I will say I do enjoy seeing it more now because it's something new. It's coming out more. Because, I grew up with perms. I grew up with weave. So when I do see someone with a natural that's looking good and taking care of everything that's good on them, I do enjoy seeing that more because you don't see it as often. Granted, you're seeing it more than you used to, but you still see more of the others. So yeah, I do enjoy seeing a natural more, but I still enjoy a woman with a perm. If you have a perm, cool. You can still be beautiful. Same thing with the stretch marks. He made a comment about that. And again, women had an issue with the saying that, it was wrong for him to say that because he's doubting smaller frame women. I don't think he's not doubting smaller frame women. He's just saying that if I see a woman with a shape, curves, I want it to be real. I want to see stretch marks there. I don't want it to be just a booty implant or booty shots or whatever. No. So I guess, again, my question is, and again, this is literally a question, and I want the ladies to chime in on this one. What was your take on it? What was your stance on the video? How do you feel about the video? How do you feel about what he said? Do you feel like if somebody says a guy prefers one particular woman and that woman isn't you, do you feel like he's doubting you, or do you feel like, he just has a preference that isn't you? So again, I'm trying to do a little different now. I'm trying to not start talking so much junk, try to stop being so negative. But again, so I'm asking questions. So on this one, I guess, ladies, I'm asking you to, trying to chime in, give me your comments. Guys, of course, you can comment as well. As usual, intelligent conversation. So again, ladies, what do you think? What was your take on it? How do you feel? Let me know. Peace. I'm going to get some more of this.